Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to show you how we can disable the Copilot within the Notepad application, right? So recently there has been a change in the Microsoft Windows 11 operating system, right? And Microsoft has released Copilot feature within Notepad application, right? So now that capability or that feature is available for all the Windows 11 on the particular version. So version is including 23H2 version, right? And that version has all that capability of Copilot. So that capability is going to be added and shown within the Notepad applications, right? And to use that, there are certain requirements, right? So requirement includes if we as an end user or individual or any organization that they wanted to let their people access that capability within the Notepad application, then on the personal context, they should have the communication or they should have the credit points. Those should be purchased from the Microsoft side and then they can use it, right? So on every month basis, there are credit points or credits for 60 attempts or 60 accessibilities, right? Within a month, and those can be used, right? And for the enterprise organizations or for the organizations who needs their users to be using it and accessing, that means they need to make sure they have the appropriate licenses as well as the credits as well, right? So I'm going to talk more on this and what are the prerequisites, what are the needs, how we can enable it and how we can disable it as well as an end user, right? So we have an option to disable it as an administrator as well, but that's the separate topic or separate video that I'm going to make, right? And that's going to be a different topic altogether, right? So I'm going to show you how we can enable it and disable it for the end users, for individual users, if in case we wanted to go ahead and enable it, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So I'll simply share my screen here and show you. But before that, I wanted to give you some of the details about it, right? So what are the prerequisites and how we can check whether the Notepad is applicable and eligible in order to see that Copilot capability, right? So there are prerequisites, right? So prerequisites starting from Windows 11 23 S2 updates with the newer insider builds, especially for dev and Canada channels that Microsoft has rolled out, right? And this AI-powered feature capability is available within Notepad, right? So one key feature which includes is also it is called as Explain with Copilot, right? Which uses the Windows Copilot integrations to help understand and get the insights on the selected text, right? So whatever you put in the Notepad and or whatever you write there, and once you try to analyze it, it is going to simply analyze your text and it is going to give you the results, right? And also it has or you must be signed in and with Microsoft account, as a not your enterprise or work for school account. It is going to be Microsoft account with Hotmail or Outlook.com, something like that. And for enterprise, definitely we should have the appropriate licenses in order to use that capability, right? Also, Windows Copilot must be enabled on the system itself so that the Copilot and the Copilot within Notepad is going to work because it has an integration between both and both are same. It's only the extension of the Copilot to the Notepad, right? So that's how it is going to be enabled and work. And also ensure the Notepad version 11.24 and above, right? So all those versions are required. Other than that, or be lower than that version, it is not going to support and work at all. So that's the prerequisites, and that is all for the prerequisite side. But to download the latest one, we can either go to Microsoft Store, and from there we can select the Notepad and update it if it is on the lower version to the latest version on 11.24.0 and then the higher versions, right? And then it is going to be eligible and allowed to use it, right? So now let's jump onto the demo and I'll show you how we can enable it and disable it. And also I have already logged into the Microsoft account so that it is going to try to analyze the text, but it is going to ask for the credit points or credits to be executing that query or that ask, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Before that, don't forget to share this video and like this as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. So it's going to give you more details and always new video, right? So yep, let's jump on. So here you can see I'm on the virtual machine as well as on my personal laptop as well. If I have to open a notepad here, I think I have already opened it here. So this is the notepad, right? And on the notepad, you can see that I have put some text here, right? And I'm logged in here with Microsoft account. So this should show up. Okay, I think it is just a bit slower. Okay, I think on the VM it is not capturing. Oh, it is closed. But let me do one thing. Okay, it is opening. Meantime, I'll just simply open Notepad here on my local PC, right? And this is the Notepad application, right? Here you can see the Notepad icon, Copilot icon, not the Notepad one, right? And from here, you can see it has all the capabilities: rewrite, summarize, make shorter, make longer, and change. So let's say to enable those options, I'll just type something here like this, my code, and those are all those options would be enabled, right? And then to run this code, I have already logged in. You can see that with my local or Hotmail account. And if I have to summarize this text, it is going to ask me, you need a subscription, right? So what it is saying is, we use AI features like rewrite and summarize, you will need AI credits that are included with 365 personal and family subscription because I have logged in with the Hotmail account, right? And I can go to either view plans and I can just discard if in case I don't want it to. Similarly, make shorter and everything. So even those are also required, the credits, and even these other change tone and change format. So even these are the other options that we can leverage. And these are the capabilities of Copilot, and we can leverage those with these credits. But the main thing here, or the purpose of this video is to show you how we can go ahead and enable and disable Copilot. So to do that, here is the gear icon with the settings. And then once you are here, scroll it down, and here you can see the Copilot, which is AI features, right? So it is by default turned on, but if you don't want to use it and that's not something is going to be needed, you can simply turn it off. So this is in the context of personal device as well as the corporate device, right? So if you are using your personal devices, you would like or you might like to keep it active and use it if you are going to buy or purchase those credits for the AI capability or within the Copilot. If you don't want, you can simply go ahead and turn it off. But in the corporate context, but in the organization context, definitely organizations would enforce certain policies to disable it because if people or the organization does not want to let people, whatever the context or data that people are writing and sharing it across, and maybe it is confidential and not confidential, but still they would definitely be taking actions, either disable it or just remove it or don't keep it active on the devices at all, right? So those are the things that can happen and can be done on the corporate setup organization level, right? So this way it is going to be managed and enabled and disabled as an end user, and from our wide level, definitely by using the management profiles or from the device management context, it is going to be disabled as and when needed, right? So this is how, as an end user, you can go ahead and disable it. Also, you can see that Windows Notepad version 11.25 and then remaining number, right? So this is the number and it starts from 11.24, as I said. So that's the minimum version which is allowed and can work with. So this way it is going to be adding and requiring to make sure this capability is working. And let's go back, right? So this is way, or this way, you can see that I have currently disabled it, and that's why it is not showing up over here. So if I wanted to go ahead and enable it back, I just turn it on and come back, and you can see that it is back again here, right? So it is that easy and straightforward, and you can log in with your account as well in order to run all of these commandlets or all of these prompts from here, right? So these are basically a prompt. Whatever you select, let's say I wanted to rewrite, it's going to check this text and try to rewrite with the different phrases or different context, or maybe just different formatting with the text. And that is going to happen basis on the right set of AI credits. If we have, let's say I click on view plans, and it is going to redirect to the browser page. So from here, it is going to redirect to this personal plan, personal 365 and family 365, right? So this way it is going to either we can purchase any of those plans and use it as per need, right? So that's something we can, like, if that's really needed, right? So yep, this is how it is going to be leveraged and used. And this way it is going to be available to use as well, right? So yeah, that's all for this video. I wanted to show you and make sure you also know and you can take the appropriate actions if in case you are using it, you wanted to use it or whatever your experience is. Because these days we see so many things around AI and AI has to offer many things, right? So yeah, let me know if you have used this before or what is your experience and how have you tested it or whatever it is, right? And yep, that's all for this video. Don't forget to like this video, share this video with your friends and colleagues, people around you, so that they can also learn something new. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, so that you get to see new video every time whenever it is uploaded. Right. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.